Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Gebo the Shaman, and today we're going to be reading from The Secret Commandment to a Perfect Life. This is the missing ingredient to the secret. Alright, so today we're continuing with the chapter The Purpose of Unconscious Resistance. And before we begin, I would like to encourage you to go to my website, gebodeshaman.com, and sign up for, my courses, my services, my products. Everything is there, so you can check that out. Like, learn new stuff and, teach yourself stuff and all that good stuff. So it's, those courses are a valuable resource, so I would highly recommend checking them out and taking advantage of them. Alright, so let's begin. Let me change my screen here. Alright. The purpose of unconscious resistance. So forgive me if I have given an impression of the unconscious mind, an impression that the unconscious mind is the devil. It isn't. The unconscious mind is trying very hard to help us, but without the guidance of the superconscious mind, the unconscious mind can come to some irrational conclusions about what is best for us. The reason why the unconscious mind is sometimes so persistent about sabotaging our success is because it believes that it is protecting us from danger. As children, when we encounter frightening situations, our unconscious minds create psychological patterns in an attempt to prevent us from being harmed. But oftentimes this unconscious mind makes incorrect assumptions about what is harmful for us. Let me give you an example in my own life. For much of my adult life, I have struggled with being a writer and a teacher. I have struggled with my own success and prosperity. On a conscious level, I was working extremely hard to be successful. But no matter how hard I tried, it seemed that I just couldn't make anything happen. It has taken years of self-examination It's taken years of self-examination and work in this area to understand the false assumptions that my unconscious mind made when I was a kid. My false unconscious assumption was this: my parents will love me only if I am unsuccessful. I was totally unaware of this psychological pattern in my unconscious mind. And even though I would try extremely hard to become successful, my unconscious mind would sabotage my success at every turn. My unconscious mind was sabotaging my success because it believed that success would be harmful to my unconscious mind. Be harmful to me. Success would be harmful to me. My unconscious mind was mistakenly trying to protect me from being rejected. The way this happened was that my father, rest his soul, was an extremely successful physicist, but he had grown up in a less than supportive home as a kid, so he was very insecure about himself. whenever I would achieve something in school, he would find ways to dismiss my accomplishments. He would even criticize me and tell me how I was nowhere near as successful as he was at my age, etc. But when I was a mediocre student, I got a lot more positive attention from my father. Even though my dad would talk about how important it was for me to be successful in school, the reality was that when I was successful, my dad would withhold love and approval, and if I was a success, he would criticize me. So my unconscious mind learned the real emotional communication, which was, if you want my love and approval, you need to be a mediocre person and avoid success. So, every time in adulthood, when I was approaching success in a field, my unconscious mind would kick in and do an end run around my unconscious mind and find ways to sabotage my success. The main way my unconscious mind would sabotage my success was to prevent me from taking action toward my dreams. So now, even when I'm scared to take action, I do it anyway, regardless of whatever feelings I may have to the contrary. So, the bottom line here is that your unconscious mind is trying to protect you. The only way, in my experience, to overcome the unconscious mind is by taking action and then talking with someone about the fears and the feelings that come up. So, while I'm on the subject, let's look at some of the most common symptoms of unconscious resistance. Lethargy, laziness, sadness, depression, anger, resentment, guilt, victim mentality, obsessions, drama, chaos, loneliness, addictions, isolation, oversleeping, insomnia, fear, panic, being too busy, conspiracy thinking, poverty, headaches. And here is one of the biggest modern symptoms of unconscious resistance: physical illnesses. Here are a few common resistance illnesses: migraines, tendinitis, indigestion, backaches, joint pain, arthritis, fibromyalgia, carpal tunnel syndrome, immune disorders, high blood pressure, cancer, the list goes on. For those suffering from chronic illnesses, I recommend my book, The Shamanic Secret to Healing Cancer. Even if you are not a cancer sufferer, the healing protocol in that book will apply to any resistance illness. Now, look back at your life and ask yourself if any of those symptoms or illnesses prevented you from taking action towards your deepest desires. If so, I'm here to tell you that none of these circumstances, no matter how challenging, has the power to prevent you from taking continuous action towards your desires. And in my experience, the only way to permanently eradicate these symptoms is by taking continuous actions towards your desires. Take the example of my friend's dad who cured himself of Parkinson's disease by finally allowing himself to be loved and enjoy his life. Sounds simplistic, but in my experience, it's true. Consistently and fearlessly go after your deepest desires, and you can overcome any obstacles. Conclusion. Let me see how I'm on time. We're good. Conclusion. This little book is just the beginning to this exciting journey of creating your perfect life. Let's try to sum up the steps to achieving your perfect life. 1. Remember being happy is the main goal. Remember being happy is the main reason you were born. Your highest responsibility to the universe is to make yourself happy first. 2. In order for the Shamanic secret commandment to work, you must obey your deepest desires without compromise. 3. Imagine what you would do if you lived in a perfect fantasy world, where you can be and do anything you want, and then take direct and continuous action to achieve it. 4. Be prepared for your unconscious mind to try to sabotage your success, by diverting you from your goal. 5. Remember your Carl. Ask yourself what Carl would do, and then do the exact opposite, regardless of how you feel. 6. If needed, be sure to have a mentor or counselor on your side to help keep you committed to your dreams. 7. Be available to share this path with anyone who comes along and asks about your success. The most important thing to remember is that creating your perfect life already naturally programmed you. The most important thing to remember is that creating your perfect life is already naturally programmed into your soul. If you can listen to your soul, you will always be guided to your highest destiny. For those with persistent challenges in creating your perfect life, I strongly suggest working with an objective, encouraging professional to help you achieve your desires. For those wishing personalized consultations, please contact me via my website, thundershamanism.com, or email me at info@thundershamanism.com. Thanks for taking the time to read this little book. Peace and success. Michael William Denney. And you can actually go to his website, thunderwizard.com, or courses.thunderwizard.com to see everything that he has to offer. So, alright, well, that was short and simple, only 15-minute read, so happy about that. Alrighty, well, thanks guys. Thanks for watching these videos, and I appreciate you guys. And by the way, we just hit 1,000 subscribers, so thank you guys very much for subscribing, liking, hitting that bell button so that I know when I have videos for you to watch. and things like that. So yeah, this is just the beginning of my journey, and I look forward to the success to come. So thank you guys for watching, and we will talk to you next time. And by the way, be sure to check out my courses. I have a bunch of things to offer at GeboTheShaman.com. You can check out my courses, my products, all kinds of stuff. I have even an ebook or a paperback book on Amazon. It's Tantric Secrets of Vedic Astrology. You can check that out. That's a great read. And yeah, so I have Qigong courses, astrology certification course, astrology readings. I do astrology readings professionally, so you can check those out. I'll also offer birth time rectification and rune readings. Also offer career coaching, life coaching, things like that. If you need a coach in your life, a success coach, a mentor, things like that, I can happily do that for you. I will be objective and unbiased and things like that. So yeah, it's good to have a mentor in your life, so I can do that for you. Alright, I am also doing, I also have available the trauma healing course. So that is a great course that will help you become more aware of your emotions and actually heal them, heal the trauma, heal the wounds. Of course, we can't take away the past, but we can change our perception of things, change our framing of things, so that course helps you do that. And of course, distance energy healing. That's a 1-hour session with me, and essentially you do your own meditation while I work on you through the quantum field, quantum healing, things like that. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys, and we will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching, and thank you once again for 1,000 subscribers. Check out my website, guys, GeboTheShaman.com. Alright? And we will talk to you next time. Peace. Take care, guys.